I go to Woolies, I get toilet paper and I rort it. When your mum tells you to take your brother with ya? Then you go back and you get to Sizzler. Remember Sizzler? Back in the day, I used to eat food and then I got to hey, don't you want to stay? I can always get my pay.
But if you want to stay, I'm going to go to the back.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
The Lebbie Podcast, best podcast in the area, no cap.
Guys, welcome back to another podcast, the Lebbie Podcast, the greatest podcast in the area. You know what? I'll go as far as to say even Livo's involved in the area, right? Because you know what? We don't usually give Livo as part of the area, but I'm going to say it's part of the area. Let's just address the elephant in the room first. As you can see, I don't have a co-host today, right? Because actually he's here, but he couldn't actually sit next to the microphone because we're trying to adhere. Shut your mouth. We're trying to adhere to the 1.5 meter COVID rule, okay? So he's actually at the other end of the room right now, and I'm wearing a mask. So, you know, times are tough. We've got to adapt. We've got to stick to the podcast. That shows the dedication. All right, listen. Back maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, if I was wearing this mask and doing a podcast, people would look at me like, what the fuck is wrong with me? All right? People would actually think I'm crazy. But you know what? That's the day and age we live in, all right?
Well, you know
Fuck
what?
these masks, bro.
Fuck this and fuck everything, mate.
Nah, all right. Did you actually think we're gonna do a whole podcast with a mask on, brother? I'm one of those Arabs. I'm one of those Arabs that says, bro, it's fucking still on me. I'm one of those Arabs that says he still can't breathe with a mask on. Like I even made a TikTok about it. Did you see my recent TikTok?
Yeah.
Look, I don't smoke. I don't smoke. But there's Arabs that go, brother, I can't breathe. Proceeds to smoke a full deck of Winfield Blues.
Winnie Blues.
It's
got to be Winnie Blues.
It's got to be a Winnie's Blues.
If you're not smoking Winnie Blues, I want to know. Put down in the comments. What are you smoking?
Yeah, I know. I feel like every Arab smokes.
Not that I smoke. I'm joking.
I don't smoke as well.
I don't know.
Relatives, we don't smoke. The relatives are onto us. They're writing down, Mahmoud smokes. They're going to clip this. They're going to clip this. They're going to clip this and send it to everyone.
This is going to be on the Lebbie clips.
Why is it always the case though? With us Arabs, we're always worried about relatives. Like, our relatives are going to see this. Oh,
like,
shit.
That's the only thing you like.
Yeah, because it's always in the back of your mind. But anyway, guys, actually this time, welcome back to the best podcast in the area. This podcast is going to be a bit different, right? As you can see, another week we don't have a guest, right? Why we don't have a guest is because Sydney's in fucking lockdown again. It's in lockdown again.
Relax.
Brother, I'm stressed.
Breathe
right?
in.
I'm stressed.
Guys, breathe in.
I've
breathe
been
out.
working from home for 2 days, and I'm telling you, I'm losing my shit.
Mate,
I want to leave the house.
At least you're working from home. I'm still at work. I'm not working from home.
That's probably better, bro.
All right?
I actually want to go to work. I want to get out of the house. I've been in the house for 2 days, bro. You know how many times I've been to the fridge? You know how many times I've been to the fridge?
First world problems, whatever they call it.
Ask me how many times I've been to the fridge.
How many times?
50.
What'd you get? What do you get? What do you give them?
No, you gotta say 500. I go more. 1,000.
500
More.
more.
Have you seen that meme?
More from
1,000. More. 1,500.
Nah, have
more.
you seen the Simpsons one where he goes more from?
Nah, listen. I've been to the fridge. I go to the fridge every 2 minutes, and I think something's gonna magically appear. Nothing appears, bro. It's just mum's feta cheese, some cucumbers,
Labneh.
some tomatoes,
Labneh.
some labneh, some shanglishi. But I don't want that. All right,
Make a sandwich.
I wanna have a snack.
Make a Lebanese sandwich.
bro. You think
What's preventing
I
you?
can't even make 2-minute noodles.
What's preventing you?
I can't even make 2-minute noodles. You think I want to make a Lebanese sandwich?
I don't
I've
know. I
actually
don't know what
fucked
to tell
up.
you if you don't know how to make it.
I've actually fucked up 2-minute noodles before. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, no.
Anyways, guys, stick around. This is going to be a great podcast. We've got so many good segments in this podcast. We're going to make it more about segments this podcast. I know you're probably sick of fucking hearing us talk about shit, but we're going to make a few segments, and one of them is going to be an Instagram Q&A. Now, I'd done a story last week, and I said, guys, ask me anything, and I'm telling you, these questions are juicy. Like, nothing's off limits, bro. Nothing. I actually read through the questions. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to stick to my word. I'm going to mention some names. I'm going to shout out some Instagram usernames. Obviously, all the people that asked us a question.
It's not recording.
What do you mean?
No, I'm joking.
You're a fucking cunt, bro. You're a cunt. You're a cunt.
He's working from home.
I actually thought
he
you
hasn't been practicing.
Bro, I reckon I'm rusty, eh? No, but hey, listen, we're going to do the Instagram Q&A, and we're going to do a surprise, what should I call it? A surprise segment that's pretty fucking...
The Lebbie special.
It's, bro, we've never done this before. Let's just say it involves rapping, all right?
Ooh.
Bro, I don't know. Look,
Man raps.
man's gonna drop a freestyle. Man's gonna do a freestyle on
Well,
that.
I might drop a 16.
I've never dropped a freestyle.
I might drop a 16. You know, it's episode 16. I might as well drop a 16.
Is it just me, or did a lot of people back in school make YouTube channels and actually put a rap down on YouTube?
That's something you've done.
Why would you put me out on
Did
display
you actually
like that?
do that? I think you actually done
I
it.
actually did.
Oh,
No, hey, you can't find it. You can never find it, right? I took it off, but I
For
feel
those
like
of you that know, there's two mates that are going to know if they're watching this. I'm a gangster.
oh,
Yeah,
shut up, bro.
I'm
That's actually embarrassing. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people actually dropped rap songs back when we were in school. They actually thought they were rappers, bro.
Nah, but to be fair, we were like the two, like at school, we kind of had this thing where we just like, everyone would surround us. So we'd have
Oh
this,
yeah,
like,
we
rap
used to have
battle.
like rap battles after school, me and this kid, and everyone would
Literally
come
the whole
and be like,
school would like surround us.
and sometimes it got heated, like it got deep. It was like, brother, your mum doesn't even like you. Mum doesn't even like you. It got deep, bro. We started like fucking ripping into each other. But anyway, let's address the elephant in the room. What's the elephant in the room? COVID. Lockdown.
Hang on, did you say we hit 3K?
Oh, wait, yeah. 3K, guys. Let's just appreciate the fact that we got through that 2K slump.
But that 2K slump,
I thought we were never going to leave that 2K slump.
that 2K slump took longer than a Macca's drive-through on a fucking Friday.
It did. You know what? Good point.
It
That-
took long.
That slump, I'm telling you guys, we stayed in 2K for months. Like the first K, how quick was the first K?
Bro, the first K was like
1
it
week,
was
2
pretty
weeks?
quick. We didn't even
Yeah.
have a video and we had like 500, I think. Subs.
Yeah, we had like 500 subs without a video. But now that we're actually putting out content, we're like, bro, we slowed down. But now, guys, it's picking up again. We've hit 3K. Thank you so much for your support, man. Honestly, I've got it in my head. You know, like I want that YouTube plaque.
Plank?
90 plaque?
Plank?
The plaque. I
We
want the
bringing
YouTube
planking
plaque.
back?
I want the YouTube plaque, and I want to put that on the wall here next to the Lebbie. And under this is going to be a 100K YouTube plaque. All right?
You know why?
97K left, guys. 97K.
I was gonna say, you know why they don't make 10K and 50K plaques?
Why?
Because they want you to hit that milestone. 100K
I thought you were going to
feels
say
like,
because he thinks I'm a sick
because he thinks it's a sick guy. No, because 100K. Oh shit, we shouldn't have said the T word.
We can bleep it out.
Yeah. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah. Like I feel like the reason they don't do 10K plaques is because they don't want, like, you shouldn't get complacent. Like if there was 10K plaques, you'd like get complacent at 10K and like, that's it, I've achieved 10K. But 100K is like such an achievement. Like for example, you have Shaq TV. He's on 70 something K. Like he's
Good on him, man.
killing
That's
it, bro.
Guy from the area, guy from
Shaq
Sydney,
is killing it, bro.
You know,
And
absolutely
I love
pumping
that
it
he's
out.
killing it.
You got Moe Duwari as well, almost
Moe
hit 10K.
almost 10K.
Guys, man.
He's gonna reveal himself. Sub to Moe Duwari.
No, I think he's going to shave his beard.
Yeah, bro.
But
sub to.
listen, guys, just keep subbing, bro. I reckon there's 97K Lebos in the area.
Is there?
You're telling me there's not 97K
There's over
Lebos?
100,000 people in.
There's over 100,000 people in
Shit,
that.
there's like a million. Nah, it's 100.
I don't know. In Sydney,
Hang on,
well,
hang on.
mate,
Make
what's
sense.
the population of Sydney? I feel like I've asked this question
Sydney,
before.
Sydney's like heaps. Sydney's
Guys,
like 5
look,
million.
97K people is a lot of people, all right?
Sydney's 5 million.
Unless you make fake accounts. Look, I'm not hinting anything. Make 100 fake accounts. No.
Please
Look, I'm not
don't.
hinting anything. But guys, just subscribe, man. All it takes is to press that button. Just press it. Press that button, and we're one subscriber closer to that YouTube plaque. Man, we're just pumping out content, like, because obviously we're enjoying the podcast, but at the same time, I want that YouTube plaque, man. I fucking want it, bro. I'm telling you from now, I'm calling it. I want that YouTube plaque, and it's gonna be right here.
There's a difference
It
between.
could be in a month. It could be in a year. It could be in 10 years.
But listen, there's a difference between wanting something and working hard for something.
And there's,
Alright.
you know what? There's the power of what's the word? Envisioning, not envisioning. What was that word?
That word, bro. I'm thinking about it.
Like when you bring something closer to you, by just.
Bro, I know this word. I've heard it before.
Bro, I want this word. Sorry, guys, we're annoying, but I want this.
Oh, it's not even coming up.
The power of.
Like drawing something in.
Drawing something
but
towards
what's
you.
it called? What's it called? It's that word.
Bro, it's not in my head right now.
Like not
No.
Not drawing.
This guy said the power of drawing something. Obviously, he's going to bring up art. No, just forget it. All right, we forgot the word.
That word, man.
It's just the power of
I know people are screaming right now if they're watching
probably
it.
the people that know the word are screaming.
It's
Yeah. But it's not coming to my head right now. Anyway, forget about our YouTube page. Actually, don't forget about it. Just subscribe. But anyway, let's talk about COVID. All right.
Yeah.
Lockdown. How convenient. Look, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm going to become a conspiracy
theorist.
today. All right. How convenient that the lockdown happened for school holidays. And bro, they didn't even try to not make it obvious.
No,
Right.
it was literally right on holiday. It was like
When school holidays started, it
on
was
cue. On
Friday was Saturday was the day school holidays started. Saturday was the day we went into lockdown. How fucking convenient. What about Easter?
6 p.m. It was like
Easter,
yeah, Easter,
Ramadan.
as well.
Christmas.
It's a little too. Look, I'm not just a Lebo in the barbershop speculating. I feel like this is
Every
getting
Lebo has
serious,
always
bro.
something to say about COVID. Brother, I'm
This
not
is
wearing the
getting
mask.
serious,
Brother,
alright?
don't be a sheep. Brother, Bill Gates is the one that made COVID. But listen,
Why do they always mention Bill Gates?
why is Bill Gates
The guy's a billionaire, bro. He doesn't give a fuck about Lebo in the area.
He
doesn't care.
He's wearing a Gucci hat. He's like,
it's like
brother,
a-
listen, hey, you know that Bill Gates bloke? He's a shady cunt.
No,
I'll
it's like
say that.
they think them saying in the barbershop, bro, Bill Gates, bro, started COVID. He's in there saying, bro, they know.
He be getting a fade. He's calling me a shady bloke. Oh my God.
He
that's
is
it.
making
I'm selling Microsoft.
the price of your haircut. He's making it in like, I can't even.
You
measure
can't even
that.
say a
a
second.
millisecond.
It's probably not
less.
even a millisecond. It's probably shorter than that. It's probably shorter than that.
A quintisecond.
But
I don't know.
anyway,
What, is there less?
The
than that?
Sydney outbreak happened so fast, bro. I remember last week, Wednesday was it? They started saying that all these COVID cases started happening.
Yeah.
You know what shits me? All these people that get COVID, why do they suddenly become Dora the Explorer? Why
I
do
don't
they
know.
love to travel?
Listen. I really want to get something off my chest. I want to call out the Bondi people, and is it the North Coast? No. What are they called? North Shore?
North Shore.
It's
Listen,
always them, bro. It's always Bondi fucking around and frickin' spreading COVID.
why is it always Bondi? And why do the people in Bondi love to travel everywhere? How are you telling me a person from Bondi goes from Bondi to Casula Kmart? What are you doing in Casula Kmart?
The barbecue guy, remember the guy?
Barbecues galore.
He went to barbecues galore, went to the Lahom, the butcher. He went to the fucking, I don't know, bro. I don't know where he went.
Once in COVID, there was like they were showing all the areas. One of them was like, I juice Bay Vista. This and that. I'm like, that's right. You know what? That's definitely a Lebo. But like, all these people from Bondi, what are they doing in Casula?
But you know what I always think as well?
What are they doing in Casula?
I don't know. What are you doing in Casula? What is there in Casula?
Why do they go from Bondi all the way to Casula?
There's
for
only a
Kmart?
school. There's literally only a school. Like, I'm so pissed off right now, right?
It always starts in Bondi.
Fuck.
It always starts in the eastern suburbs or the northern beaches,
does,
and
it
then it
does.
ends up in the Western Sydney. I'm
Like
telling
what's-
you, half the people in the eastern suburbs and northern shore don't even know what Bankstown means. They've never seen a head from the area ever. How did they end up here?
I don't know, bro.
Judd, how did they end up here?
What I think always is like, us Lebos, like, we're usually like, you know, sometimes we're dodgy and stuff. And you'd think we're the ones that like, you know, spread it and do this all extravagant stuff. But then you have this bloke from fucking Bondi going to fucking Casula, to Bankstown, to Campbelltown, I don't know. I
He
don't
goes
know.
to Campbelltown as well.
I don't know where this guy's going.
They go Brighton and
Where the
Sand.
fuck is he going? Fuck!
What are you, bro? You're psyching up a bit, mate. Relax.
Because I'm sick of it.
Have some water.
I'm absolutely...
I'm absolutely sick of it.
I'm turning into 2GB radio on you. It's absolutely sickening.
You sound like Alan Jones. But anyway, like honestly, guys, bro, if you get COVID, if you feel a little bit sick, just a little bit, if you feel like your body's aching, you feel like you got a bit of a throat infection, you got a bit of sniffles,
Just
stay home. Please, just stay home.
Just stay
Wallah.
home.
Just stay home. Watch Netflix. Watch the Lebbie podcast. There's so much things for you to watch.
No, but on a serious note, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't be discouraged. If you suffer from mental illness and stuff, and like, you know,
I was gonna get into that.
you know, you're like, this lockdown thing it's depressing, bro.
It is,
it's
especially
annoying.
the
It's
people
really
that
annoying.
that find a getaway. Because look, when you're suffering through mental illness and you're
that
constantly
took a turn, but yeah. Anyway,
it took a big turn. But honestly,
This has to be
I love talking about mental illness anyway. So if you suffer from mental illness and let's say COVID is gonna make it 10 times worse for you, it sucks, man. Because a lot of people have that escape through like the gym, for example. The gym's closed. A lot of people have that escape through like hanging out with their mates, just like going somewhere with their mates, like for example to the beach or going to the cinemas or going here and going. That's their escape. But now they can't find that escape because they've been locked in a house for 2 weeks and they can't leave the house unless they go into Woolies. No one wants to fucking go to Woolies when they're feeling down. Or exercise. Exercising is a good one, all right? And I don't just say this because, I sound like those people that just want to like, make like those motivational. But listen, exercising is so good for you, man. And I'm telling you, go for a run. If you're feeling down, if you're sitting at home now, you're in the room, fucking slumped on the bed, sitting there and like, just with your thoughts racing away by yourself. It sucks, man. And that's the worst place to be. It makes it worse for you to just sit in the room. Get out. Get some fresh air. They haven't stopped you from running. They haven't stopped you from like doing exercise in groups of 10 or less, I think. Outdoors. Go outdoors, man. I've been working from home for the past 2 days, yeah? And I don't like staying home. I like ask him. I'm always...
this guy's always out.
I'm always trying to go out. I'm always trying to do new things. I'm always trying to meet new people. But the thing with me is I like running, okay? I've been working from home for the past 2 days, and I'm about to lose my mind, bro. I'm sitting there.
It's annoying.
I'm at the computer, and I'm like, bro, fuck, I want to see people. I hate talking to people through Microsoft Teams because everyone talks over each other, and you know what? It's just shit, all right?
I was like organizing guests and stuff for like some big guests we're gonna get.
Yeah, that's
But
another thing. We got a shit
unfortunately-
announcement now. We can't have a guest for 2 weeks because obviously I don't want people to put people's at risk of coming here and contracting something or giving us something or getting a fine even, because you can't leave the house to someone else's house unless it's compassionate reasons or personal reasons.
But the Lebbie podcast, come on, it's got to be a reason.
It's not compassionate though. It's not fucking compassionate.
Right, can you imagine the outrage? The Lebbie podcast.
Should the Lebbie podcast be a reason? Imagine Gladdy B puts like Lebbie podcast.
The five reasons you can leave the house. All right.
Essential food.
Why did I sound really
The
Lebbie?
5 reasons you can leave the house.
Essential care. What's the other one?
Food.
What's the other one?
Exercise.
Exercise and the Lebbie podcast.
And the Lebbie podcast.
Petition to add that.
Let's add that in. Because guys, I had a
come
really
over,
good
come
guest.
over, anyway.
I actually had an amazing guest to come on for this week and next week.
Yeah, man, we
But-
had some good guests.
We had to postpone it. Obviously, you're stuck with us for the next 2 weeks, but we're gonna make it fun. We're gonna make it more about, not us just talking shit, more about
Yeah,
segments.
we're gonna make you guys realize why you subscribe to us. We have a lot of new subscribers. Thanks to
But anyway-
our clips.
Talking about working from home, I took this guy's desk because this guy got a desk and now he's building his PC.
Bro,
But my room is the smallest. You know why my room's the smallest? Because in other words, mum and dad's like, yalla, move out already. Go get married.
I know. It's literally
Go get married.
Go and get married. Like, there's no other way, clearer way to tell
I
you.
know, and it's like, bro.
It's in your face.
It's in my face.
You see it every day.
They gave me a Nelson Mandela's jail room for 27 years. It's a bit
Nah,
dark.
but
But I was like, honestly, man, it's a small room. But
yeah,
anyway,
listen. Like, I was so hyped up about this setup, this PC setup. I've been like, if you see my Instagram, plug Moses_Ismail, follow.
just plugged it right there.
You
Hey,
like
listen,
that
but
plug, huh?
this guy had this desk set up for like a full proper gaming
No,
PC.
you
know what it has now?
What does it have?
A Microsoft Surface Pro, a Dell fucking monitor.
Bro, I'm full setting up a mad PC. This is
I
like
trashed
literally,
it.
it's
I
gonna
trashed
set
it.
me back $4,000. For people that don't know, the PC prices right now, the parts, crazy.
I don't know shit
Crazy.
about PCs. I don't know shit about computers.
Crazy.
Actually,
bro.
I do know a thing or two. But anyway, I'm sitting there in this guy's room, and I'm telling you, I love his room. I love his desk. It's actually comfortable.
It's
a
pretty
comfortable
chill, but I
desk.
still got stuff I got to do. I want to put LED lights and.
Yeah, but
Pimp it up.
I'm in your room now more than you're in your own room.
I know he's taken over. He's like
I'm actually
settled.
in his room more
He's
than.
just settled there. He's just like.
I'm
chilling.
like your celly, bruh. I'm like your cellmate.
Please don't. Bro, I was your roommate for fucking 10 years.
Brother, we were cellies for 10 years. We go way back, cuz. We were cellies.
We actually were. That was pretty weird.
We were cellies, but
We were-
it was kind of weird when you moved out.
It was.
Yeah, because it was like me and him shared a room. I know what you're thinking. Fuck, everyone finds it weird. I don't know why. Every time I tell people I shared a room with this bloke for about how much? 20 years?
15 years, bro.
More.
20 years. 20
Like
years.
21, 22 years.
Nah, it was fucking crazy.
I shared a room with this bloke for over 20 years. And people are like, what the fuck? How do you share a room with your brother? Obviously, you know what they ask first. I'm not going to get into it on the podcast. But they're always like, how do you have your privacy? How do you... I don't know.
We didn't realize we were just normal for us.
We were
for
just
the 20
normal because
for
I
20 years.
was so used to it, just hearing this guy fucking
And
snore.
it's hard to sleep as well though, because like you keep talking, like you keep like
Yeah, we used to play games. Guess
that's
who?
like, no,
We used to play Guess Who with one person.
celebrities.
Celebrity heads. I used to be like, all right, I'm thinking of a celebrity, and then this guy would be like asking questions.
No, good. Does he have big balls?
Wait, why the fuck did you ask that?
I don't know, but I don't know
Oh
why
my
he's
god,
not-
this fucking podcast is so weird. I don't know why we're getting into this shit.
Then you go, I don't know. Does he have big balls? Is that gonna give it away?
Why the fuck would I know if he has big balls? How would I know if Adam Sandler has big balls?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that was so weird. Anyway,
really
I
fucking
shared a
weird.
room with this bloke for 20 years, and then like the first time ever when we renovated the house and when I moved out, and I was in another room, I was like, like we both went to our rooms. Yeah, it was like at night. It was about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then like, obviously I can still hear him because like the room's not too far from each other.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "So what's going on?"
So what do we do now?
It was like silence for about 20 minutes, and we both knew he was still awake because you could feel the presence. And he's like, "Sure, you want to play Celebrity Hits?"
Celebrity Hits from 2 rooms.
From 2 rooms. And then
Okay.
Dad's like, "Shut the fuck up and try to sleep."
Bro,
Why are Mum and Dad like that, bro?
Lebo dads love their sleep, bro.
Oh,
If you mess with a
you know
Lebo
what?
dad's sleep,
The worst thing is when Mum or Dad are asleep, bro, you can't even put the volume on 1 when you're watching TV. You can't even. I swear to God, we put the volume, it's like 2. Put the volume down. Put the volume down. And they shout it so loud. What this song? I'm like, Mum, the volume's 1. We can barely hear it. Wallah, we're in front of the TV and we can barely hear it. And they're on the other end of the house. They're like, put the volume down.
and you just sit there like, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I
Why is it
can't-
always like that? Is
I
it
don't
just
know.
our parents that are like that?
I think it's like every Lebo
I think
parent.
it's every
like,
Lebo parents, bro.
Like a
Why do
Lebo,
they love doing that?
Lebo dad's sleep is more important
But
than his
the
kids.
thing is, they
I'll
can't
go
hear
as
a
far to say
sound.
that.
I love hearing sounds when I'm sleeping.
No,
Is that weird?
I sleep with the TV on.
I love that. I love
sleep with
hearing
the TV on.
background noise. I can't just sleep because it's too silent. They fucking love silence, bro. They don't even want to hear a pin drop.
I don't know how. I don't
They
know
love the
why.
silence.
I don't know I don't know how. But I have to have something playing. I go on my phone. And what's annoying is like I'll plan to go to sleep at like 10. I don't know if anyone else does this.
Yeah.
You plan to sleep at 10. You go to bed. You check the time.
TikTok.
It goes from the time to fucking 3 hours of TikTok FYP. And that's it. That's it. It's 2 a.m. in the morning.
3 hours of what's
And
that?
you're
What's
just
what's the new trending songs on TikTok?
What's that song? Bro, the one that sounds like a kid. What's it? It's like
Bro, we hear him all day now. We
it
can't.
always comes up. Something. I don't know. Susie, the one that's like Susie or something. It always comes up. It's like she
Busting a
actually.
shorty, whooping.
No, that's a fucking OG one, bro.
Busting the piazza, with the plata.
Hang on, watch.
Remember that song?
No, it's not gonna come.
It's not coming up. Now it's not
It
coming
doesn't
up.
wanna come up now.
But honestly, those FYP songs, bro, I'm telling you, they get stuck in your head. Now they're not in my head for some reason. My head's empty. But I swear, I will be singing them all day, bro. I will be singing them all day.
You love that one. Can you kiss me, boy? We're so young. You love that one.
I even put that on my TikTok.
Yeah, I know. We're as area as it comes, but when that song comes on,
I'm
it's a
telling
bop.
you, it's
It's
crazy.
a bop, bro.
It's crazy.
It's
But
a bop.
all those TikTok FYP songs, bro. Oh, bro. There's too many of them.
There's too many, bro. There's way too many.
I can't.
But
What about the Hasbulla ones? With the dun, da, 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 dun, or the
No.
Conor McGregor. Dun, da, 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 da,
yeah,
dun.
they always make it dramatic, and
It's
it'll
so
be
dramatic.
It'll be Conor McGregor just going like that.
You'll
Shoot
do
you,
fucking
mate.
nothing. You'll do fucking. I love the Muhammad Ali ones though.
I
The
do
Muhammad
love
Ali
those
ones
ones,
are
yeah.
really good.
Mike Tyson ones as well. I love Mike Tyson.
Bro, there was a recent Mike Tyson one that I actually loved. He's like, I respect the boxers that get knocked out and humiliated in front of everyone. You know those boxers that just get knocked out in front of their family, in front of everyone? And those boxers, the same boxers that got knocked out and humiliated, they never gave up. They went on and they became the world champions.
That's right.
So that shows you. Oh, look, I'm not going to turn into Gary Vee.
This is turning
But
into
that
Gary
shows
Vee.
you that you're always one step away from your dream. One step away. I know it sounds like it's fucking, I'm making it sound like it's 1, 2, 3, it's easy. But it is that easy. You're always one step away from something. Doesn't that always make sense?
100%.
Like you're one video away, for example, in us. We're one video away from our next viral video.
Yeah,
Or we're
yeah.
one video away from, you
Like,
know.
right now, what do we average on views? About 1K, 1 point something.
Imagine we give up now and then our next video
There
was
could
like
be
a
a
viral video.
podcast that we make five months from now that's going to go 100K. But if we don't do it, if we don't
Or
continue to do it,
in all aspects of life. Like if you're, let's say, do you want to be a person that paints houses? You could land a fucking big
I don't
job.
want to be, but it's for someone.
You
that
could
wants
land a big job that paints a big house, a big mansion. You're one step away. You're always one step away from that big step. And I don't mean like one step away, literally. I'm saying just that next step. You know what I mean? And that's what Mike Tyson was saying. If you give up, then that's when you... Because you miss, like,
to. Was it the power of attraction?
the law of attraction.
The law of attraction? Is that it?
No.
No, it's another word as well. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm still thinking of that word. It's pissing me off that I don't know it. All right? It's going to be in the comments 100%, that word.
The law of manifestation.
Manifestation.
The law of manifestation.
That's the one I
That's
was
what it
thinking
is.
about.
It's the law of manifestation. So when you manifest something, when you actually just dream it, believe it, achieve it. Dream, believe, achieve. Shut the fuck up.
When you conceive, believe, achieve, that's when you overcome things. That's when.
I wish people can understand our UFC what's it called? References?
Yeah.
Conceive, believe, achieve. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
No, but honestly, look, when you manifest something, manifestation, I really believe in the law of manifestation. Like, you manifest something, like you believe it. Just keep, because in your mind, that's all you're working towards. And if you keep that in your mind, work towards it, it's going to come, bro. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, like, you could want something, but you don't really want it until you're working hard for that.
So let's talk about, I'm telling you, you just got to work hard for it. You just got to stop.
Like, we want to get 100K on a podcast, but we're working towards that. You don't just have to want something. You have to really
I want a six pack. What am I doing?
It's easy
I'm
to
eating
say.
Twix.
It's easy to say you want
I'm eating Twix.
But do you really want a six-pack?
I'm eating lollies.
Do you really want a six-pack?
I really do want a six-pack.
Do you really?
But the thing is, bro, I you know what? COVID has fucked me over in the sense that I've been snacking. I've been caught snacking and I've been caught lacking. Actually, caught snacking. I haven't been caught lacking, but I've been caught snacking, bro. Mum, the problem is she has this tray, yeah? You know the snacks tray? You know the one I'm talking about?
The goodie tray.
The goodie tray. Bro, it's a full snacks tray. I'm telling you, every snack you can think of. And it's always the good ones. It's the lollies. It's the Starburst. It's the fucking chocolates. It's the Maltesers.
Sponsored by Nike.
Well, I'm wearing
This podcast is sponsored by Mike. Mike, did I say Mike or Nike?
No, but I'm telling you, she's got the snack tray. And I'm telling you, that snack tray is fucking phenomenal.
It's absolutely.
And the problem
it's
is,
more than phenomenal.
every time I finish a meeting,
exquisite.
Every time I finish a meeting
Yeah.
or get a task done for work because I'm working from home,
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I deserve a snack now. And I go fucking grab a snack.
That's your biggest
I'm going to
mistake.
be fucking 20 pounds,
Bro, that's your
20
biggest
kilos
mistake.
heavier.
You start with one snack, it's gone. See you later. Yeah, you're gone.
Bro, we gotta get into the freaking workout regime, bro.
100%.
I'm telling you, we need to get into that workout.
By the way, I have a serious question. Like, there's something that's been missing that I want to address.
What?
All right? It's something that's bothering me.
What?
Where the fuck's my hairline?
It's gone. It's back to the 70s.
It's fucking gone. If you guys could see right now, it's fucking gone.
All right, can you slam the table any fucking harder?
Bro, it's Lebo jeans. Like, seriously, Lebo jeans. My hair, it's like, it's just, there's nothing I can do. That's what's annoying.
Go to Turkey.
There's nothing I can do.
Well, you can't go to
I can't
Turkey
go
now.
to Turkey as well because we're
You
fucking
gotta
locked
wait until
down.
COVID's locked down.
We're locked down.
Or you gotta go wait until obviously.
You know why?
this
I'm really
lockdown.
fucking ranty this fucking podcast.
Bro, relax, bro. Why are you in fight camp or something? You want to fight?
Let's get into fucking.
Get into fight camp. No, speaking of fight
gotta
camp,
call out
we
someone.
actually got worked hard last Thursday. Shout out Build Alpha. Build Alpha, brother, Jaden. Shout out Jaden, who's from Build Alpha. Man, all right, so this guy messages me on Instagram. He's a personal trainer. He goes, bro, I want to help you out. You know, come down for a session. I see you getting back into the gym. Mind you, I went to, I go to this gym and he saw me at the gym and stuff. And he wanted to help me. And I was like, all right, man, no worries. I'll bring Moses as well since fucking I want him to work out as well. We want to get into a workout regime. And he's like, yeah, that's fine, bro. Just come down. We'll do a PT session, everything. Beautiful. So I go, me and him went on that Thursday. Mind you, let me give you a bit of background, a bit of the backstory. I have never done deadlifts in my life. Once you hear that, you know I'm not a fucking gym guy. I'm not a gym junkie. I've never claimed to be a fighter. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a gym junkie.
This was Mahmoud before the.
This was me. Now, I am gonna knock out Austin McBroom because I'm a real fighter.
I'm a fighter.
No,
And
that
then
was
after
me.
the gym
That was me before the gym. I was like, I'm gonna freaking do deadlifts. I'm gonna do bench press because I'm a gym junkie.
We lift. That's what we do.
Bro, but I don't lift. I don't even lift. Do you remember that people used to say, "Do you even lift?" I don't lift.
bro.
I don't lift.
Do you even lift?
All right, I don't do bench. Probably you can tell already. I didn't even have to tell you.
But you know what's discouraging when you see a kid that's like 15
Yeah, I'm gonna
years
get
old.
to that. I'm gonna get to that.
Bro.
But the thing is, bro, he goes, come down. Me and him went, bro. We were pumped up. We're like, all right, we're gonna do this. And then I went in. It's like a proper gym, you know. He's got a warehouse and stuff. And then he goes, all right, what did he start off with?
Just this wooden thing where it was like stretching. A bit.
Yeah, just stretching. I'm like, oh, this is easy.
Yeah,
Just
I
goes,
struggle with
he goes, give us the wood broom. It looked like a broom, but it had no like heads or anything. So he's just making us stretch back and forth. I'm like, man, this is mad. I was like, oh, is this like yoga or something? And then he's like, yeah, boys, just stretch out those arms and rotate those cuffs and I don't know what.
It was a good stretch.
So we stretched it out, and that was a great stretch. Then he's like, all right, jump on the bench. Straight off the bat, jump on the bench. I'm like, Habibi. Jump on the bench. I've only ever jumped on the bench at school. I've only ever jumped on the bench at school. I was a bench warmer. Actually, I wasn't. I was a good player.
Jump on the bench.
He goes, jump on the bench. I'm like, all right, beautiful. I jumped on the bench. He started off with the bar. How heavy is the bar? 20 kilos?
That's like 20 kilos. Yeah.
20 kilos. Just to get my form right, it took him about 5 to 10 minutes. I couldn't even get my form right. So he's like, yeah, obviously you got to arch your back a bit and obviously
What's that?
put your shoulders back. You know how he's
that
telling us
scapular retention or something?
scapular retention.
What are you talking about, bro?
I don't know. He was using terms.
I don't know what it means.
Terms I've
bro.
never heard of in my life. So it's like scapular retention, this
I
and that.
speak Lebo, bro. I don't speak.
Wallah, he made me do all that bench, and he was like, "Yalla, pump it." And this guy's fucking competitive enough. I'm here trying to survive. This guy's just being competitive, bro. We started pumping that bench. He's like, "Come on, 2 more, 3 more," and I was dying. He's making me do this bench, yeah. So, bro, then he's like, "All right, let's do some push-ups." Mind you, I'm shit at push-ups. I'm fucking shit. He saw me that I was struggling after doing about 2 push-ups, and then he's like, "All right, just do it on the knees, And when he said do it on the knees, I'm like, brother, I'm so fucking embarrassed right now. Then we proceeded to do deadlifts, all right? I'm telling you, deadlifts, I've never done a deadlift in my life. I didn't know.
Bro, I didn't know there's so much form to it. I used to think deadlift
man.
is like you pick something up and you just fucking...
Because people make it look so easy, bro. The way people deadlift, they're just like, all right, lift, drop.
There is so much form to it.
There is
and
so much form. There is so
technique.
much technique and placement. Placement of the bar. You know, placement of your back. Bro, there's a lot of technique.
And then what did we do? We done like
did rows.
We did like a set of things. We done like it was one workout, but we done it
Yeah,
like
then we did the
times.
shoulders. We did the
done the
shoulders.
shoulders, yeah.
And then we did rows. And then we did box jumps. You know box jumps? You're fucking dead. You've done all these deadlifts. You've done all these bench.
To me, the hardest part of it was the box jumps.
The
Because
box jumps was pretty
the
hard.
rowing is like, okay,
Because you're sitting down and you're just
You're
rowing.
okay.
You're rowing.
And then you get to the deadlifting, like, okay, this is getting hard.
Anyway.
And then you get to the box jump and you don't have that explosive energy.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't have that energy to jump.
Bro, the box jump was towards the end as well. So when we were gone.
You don't
And
have
I'm
the
telling
energy.
you,
You can't find
the
the
blood
energy.
flow in my arms, bro. I couldn't even lift my arms then and there. I could not lift my arms. I was gone. I've never been worked that hard in my life.
Bro, you saw me. The 2 days
was
after,
gone.
I could literally lift my arm only up to here.
What do you mean 2 days? Till yesterday.
Now I'm fully better. You know,
Almost
better
fucking
box.
7 days. Almost 6 days. And bro, my arms, when I tell you, I was worried about the drive home. He's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Bro, I don't even know if I could drive home." It was that bad.
Oh, man,
But
that was
shout
a-
out Build Alpha, bro. You know what? He worked us hard. And I'll definitely be back. Obviously, after this fucking COVID thing finishes, after this lockdown, I'll definitely be
shit.
back. And I want to improve my form and I want to start lifting and obviously, you know, get the form.
Yeah,
obviously, get my
100%.
6-pack one day. You know, it's a fast stretch, but
One
we'll
day.
see what happens. Anyway, I think we should get I've been wanting to get a sponsor on the podcast.
Same. I just want to be able to say this podcast is sponsored.
This
to you by-
podcast is sponsored by this and that. I don't care what your product is. All right? As long as it's not fucking, you know,
weird shit.
weird shit, toys. No, but
Don't
honestly,
need to be specific.
no need to be specific. No need to be Pacific. That's a dad joke. But anyway, guys, bro, Shisha is probably a common sponsor that we can have. But guys, if you have a product, I don't care what it is, just hit us up. Or maybe we should start hitting people up. Imagine being featured on the best podcast in the area. Imagine me stopping this podcast and saying, guys, we're sponsored by blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, bro.
And
We're
you
trendsetters.
guys will support it. You know, we have loyal
100%.
supporters, bro.
Guys,
3,000 boys and girls and fucking loyal fucking fan base, mate.
bro,
Loyal fan base.
we got some loyal fans. Anyway, I want to talk about State of Origin as well. How
Yeah.
good was the fucking win on Sunday?
Oh.
I reckon this is the Blues era.
Bro, I feel like that was the best New South Wales team by far.
By far.
It's just a superstar team. Beginning with, you know, Ted Tedesco, Tommy Turbo. You know, how many can I count? Like, it's just the whole
I'm telling
team.
you, this
The whole
might be
team.
the New South Wales team that starts the new era. Might be. It
I
might be.
told you, I was like, before game 2, I was like, why are they playing game 2? There's no point.
But you know what did?
I
You know
should've
what
called
did?
it at that.
You know what did occur to me when I was watching the State of Origin? I feel like footy has lost its touch.
No, it has, because I didn't know it was Sunday. You saw me. I
But the
didn't know
thing
it was
is,
Sunday.
even though I got happy, it wasn't like, yeah. It was just like, yeah.
It used to be passionate.
It used to be passionate, bro.
passionate.
When New South Wales went through that slump of 8 years of not winning the State of Origin, I'm telling you, we used to be pumped.
You know what I feel like? I don't go for doggies, but as much as people say it, I feel like ever since the doggies have gone shit,
That's true.
footy's been shit because
Ever since the doggies,
they're such a interesting fan base. Like I love
100%.
their like,
and
energy,
they're always
the
like
energy they
passionate,
have.
bro. They still watch the games now, even though their team is shit.
They're 80% Lebos,
They
man.
still, bro. That's what I'm saying. And they remember how the grand final, like 2014, 2000, like back in those years when they used to like go to Bankstown and they didn't even win the grand final. Wallah, they didn't even win the grand
Passion,
final.
bro. That was passion.
They used to go to Belmore. They didn't even win the grand final, and they would fill the streets. Beep 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 beep. Drums, everything, shisha, whatever you want, just filling up the streets, bro. That was passion back then.
Yeah, I feel like the rules have become too much now. They've added too many
They
rules.
introduced all these fucking.
There's
rules.
fucking too many rules. Like I'll miss half a season. I'll come back and watch, and then it's like there's new rules. I'm like, what's going on?
I gotta say as well.
Why is he challenging? What's this captain's challenge? I forgot.
Everything's captain's challenge now.
But there's so many
Wallah,
rules, bro.
Too many
Wallah.
rules.
Wallah, I miss out a couple of weeks. I come back. What's this new rule? There's a new rule.
You miss out a week. You come back. You can't even throw like a pass.
You can't, bro.
You gotta just run.
Next minute, he's gonna.
He's gotta do forward passes. It's turned into NFL.
going on, bro?
You never know. But I feel like as well, this might be a controversial statement, but I feel like even Jared Hayne, bro. Ever since Jared Hayne, like all the shit happened with him and he left,
Yeah.
it's just gone to shits. Do you remember what was your favorite moment of Origin in general in Origin?
It's been a long
It's been a long time, bro. New South Wales didn't win for 8 years. 8 years, and then me and him were watching it. I was gonna go through high school without seeing New South Wales win, and I think I just made it. It was like 2014,
was.
so I was like in year 12 or something. And it was my last year of school, and I was like, please, come on, they got to win it. They got to win it. That moment when they won it, and Jared Hayne ran towards the crowd at the end, and he threw the ball into the crowd, and then they interviewed him straight after, and he was like going through all these emotions, and he's like, he looks at the camera straight, he's crying, he goes, "It's been a long time." I'm telling you, bro.
I feel like he had a bit of an American accent on there as well.
Bro, he did.
It's
He
been
did.
a long time.
He was looking at the 49ers from then.
He
But
was
I'm telling you, bro, I had emotions, bro. I was crying. I was actually
Bro,
crying.
it's passion. Like, to be
It's not
honest,
the same. It's
there
just-
isn't as much passion as.
There's no passion anymore.
But now I found a new sport, which I kind of have that passion now.
UFC.
For example, like when I watch UFC MMA, I have passion, and even boxing. When I see boxing fights, I like this passion. It's real.
That's what's turned
consequences.
into our new passion, I think. UFC,
Yeah.
bro. We don't miss an event. We watch the fucking UFC every weekend, even if it's a shit event. Even if there's no names on it that we don't know. Well,
And there's no events this week, sadly.
there's no events, but there's a big event next week. We might even should we do a live podcast reaction
Bro,
to like McGregor, the McGregor?
I don't know
fight?
if enough people watch it or enough
I
people.
don't know,
be
bro. It
interested.
doesn't matter. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll do what we
I
do.
wouldn't mind. 100%, I'd love to do that. But if people are interested in it,
Also, I wanted to get into like speaking of Jared Hayne, I wanted to get into a bit of controversial characters.
Yeah.
Bro, our childhood characters, Drake Bill from Drake and Josh, guys. Me and him grew up on Drake and Josh. We used to watch Drake and Josh all the time. Like Drake and Josh, we used to wait fucking and just watch it and be like, oh, new episode. Drake Bill, bro. The guy done for what? Child sexual acts.
but there's
whatever
a
it was.
bit more to it. I read the article. It was like
That's not the point here, but that's not the point.
the point is
Whether
yeah,
he done it or not. Whether he done it or
yeah.
not. There's a darkness on his name now. There's a black dot on his name.
100%.
All right, it'll
And
never be
when
the
you
same.
see that video when he pleaded guilty, is like
Yeah, he's just like guilty.
it's a bit.
Guilty.
I don't
And
know.
I'm telling you, it's sad when you see like it ruins your childhood. Like when you see all these people, you always thought like Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato. We grew up with these
Yeah.
like people. And
Who was that guy from Zack and Cody? Was it Mosby? Did he do something?
Mosby? Yeah. The
He done
The
something. I
hotel
remember.
guy.
Yeah. I forgot what he done.
Yeah.
Oh, let me search it up now.
I don't
forgot
know.
what he
Search,
done.
bring it up.
But he done something. It was like
Yeah, he did. And that's the thing with all these Disney characters, and I feel like these Nickelodeon characters. Why do you think they? Shit, I almost had a bit of a.
What do you think?
Bro, it's what happens when you eat a lot. But anyway, why do you think they do what they do? Why do you think that usually happens to them
I feel like
after a while?
when you're in the spotlight from young, and when you have that much spotlight on you and that much fame, I don't know. It kind of like
That's what I'm saying.
messes you up.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Even the guy from Home Alone, he was a bit.
yeah, Macaulay Culkin.
Bro, he looks weird. Bro.
He looks like a drug addict,
Bro,
and I think
let me
he is a
pull
drug
this-
addict. But I think what happens, touching on Moses' point, they go through the young ages, the ages where you're meant to have a childhood, the ages when you're meant to be riding a bike, doing what other kids do, having toys and stuff. They had the pressure of providing for their whole family. They had that much pressure that they had to perform.
Bro, look at this photo.
That's right. That's Macaulay Culkin now. That's the guy from Home Alone, the guy that we grew up with and watched every Christmas.
I don't know what it is. And you have like, for example, that Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus went off. She started twerking on Robin Thicke.
I don't know where that came from. Twerking.
I don't know where that came from. She went from, I'm just an ordinary girl. And then all of a sudden she's like, you got them blurred lines. And she's like twerking and stuff. Yeah, I didn't get it. Even like Demi Lovato, heroin addict.
Yeah,
How do you go from Demi Lovato to become a heroin addict? I'm telling you, it's just this pressure that they're always built on from a young age. Like cameras, imagine cameras constantly being on you, that pressure to perform.
It's easy to say like, oh, he's an idiot. Why the fuck's he doing that? Or
Like people always get this misconception like, oh my God, you have a lot of money. You have so much fame. You have this and that. Why do you do that? That's exactly why they do that.
Yeah, because
that's literally exactly what they do.
I feel like you will never know, and I will never know.
I will never know. You will never know.
How they feel until you become in that spotlight.
You sit in their shoes.
From young. Really young.
People, who was it? There was a famous person that said, I wish people can just sit in my shoes for at least a day to know that fame is literally not what it seems.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
How annoying would it be if, like, for example, your everyday activities to be, like, disrupted by, like...
It would be fucking shit,
like,
bro.
Simple as, like, as you said, we went to the gym. Us going to the gym. And people stopping us. Oh, take a photo. And, like, eating and stuff like that. I feel like those are areas where, like... It'll be like,
just, bro, if I just feel like going to Woolies right now because I'm craving something, I just go to Woolies and that's it. You know Michael Jackson, when he was at the peak of his career, I'm telling you, Michael Jackson is probably one of the most biggest celebrities in the world.
Yeah.
When he was at the peak of his career and he was like going out in places, he literally, just so he can feel like what people would feel going to the shops by themselves, he hired all his cousins and all people he knew.
Yeah.
And he hired out a whole shopping center.
Yeah.
Just to actually go and do it. I swear, just so he can go and shop and people weren't bothering him because they knew him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Could you imagine how crazy that is?
No, we can't. I can never imagine because like
he can never go out in public. Like people have that caliber.
Yeah.
You know, like Drake, for example.
So many. There's
like
so
Drake,
many
like Kanye. Can they go to like any random shop right now and just stop having ice cream or something?
I feel like Drake can go to anywhere in the world right now and he'll be recognized.
100%.
Like imagine that. Like you want to get away, go on holiday.
It'll be like
still be recognized.
You know the Truman Show?
Yeah,
You've seen the Truman Show?
That's
It'll be a bit similar in a sense where, like the Truman Show, he doesn't know that a lot of people are watching him, but then he figures it out.
Yeah.
He figures it out after. So celebrities, they know that people are watching
him. He heard something.
That's what I'm saying. But celebrities, they know that people are watching them. They know that like all these people are like looking, like watching them and have their eyes on them. So everywhere they go, they're like looking over their backs and stuff. You know what I mean? So imagine living with that. And then people say, oh, why did he turn into a drug addict? Why did he commit suicide? Why did he do this? Bro, especially when you're at a young age like Demi Lovato, Drake and all these people, they were famous from a young age, so they had to provide for their family and they just had so much pressure on.
Yeah.
So then when they got that little bit of freedom where they got maybe a little break from TV or break from movies, they went off the grid. They went crazy because they're like, oh, I never experienced drugs. I never done alcohol. I never drank alcohol. I never done this. I never partied. I never done. So they go berserk. Even Justin Bieber almost went through it.
Yeah.
He went through that stage, that little bit of a stage.
Pissed in a bucket or something. You've done some weird
crazy,
shit,
man.
but yeah.
That
But
was
it's
crazy.
so common, like with these Disney stars, like Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus. There's a lot of them, you know?
I don't know, man. Like, there's something going on there. And I think we're not the ones to judge because...
Well, how do we know there's not some shit that goes behind the scenes in Hollywood?
Well, you never know.
Well, there's a lot of conspiracies.
Maybe we can jump into another conspiracy, but not now, not today.
There's a lot of conspiracies, yeah.
Another topic I wanted to jump on before we jump into our segments. I've noticed a lot of guys have been doing laser. Have you noticed that?
Laser?
Like laser hair removal.
Yeah, like on legs and stuff, yeah.
Not only on legs, bro, on everything. And I'm telling you everything, like arms.
Yeah.
Bro, look, I got a question, right?
Come on, man.
When does it become feminine for a guy to do laser? Is that a good question to ask?
Yeah, like, personally, I'll never do laser, but like...
Personally, I would, but I wouldn't do it in certain places. Like, I feel like I draw the line on my arms. I feel like arms should be a place where, like, a man should have hair. Come on, like, what differentiates you from a female?
I feel like there's certain characteristics that come with masculinity, as with feminine, whatever you call that word.
Femininity.
Feminine. I don't even know what that word is. But there's certain things that, like, for example, hair on your arms, it's like just a masculine thing.
That's right. And like maybe the beard, a lot of guys want to do the beard as well because, bro, us as Arabs, I swear, we trim our beard, we shave our beard, we cut it, we line it up. I swear to you, probably as we're walking out of the barber, the hair starts growing on top of your beard.
Yeah, straight.
How does that happen, bro?
It grows quick.
But I'm telling you, how has it become so mainstream for guys to do laser? Like and when I say mainstream, I mean very, like there's guys doing reviews on laser hair removal places. What the fuck? Bro, we've seen it all.
Don't get me started.
Like,
man.
come on. Where do we draw the line? I think we draw the line on your arms. When you start doing laser on your arms, that's when it's like, come on, bro. Like, you
Bro,
know.
when
like,
you start doing on your beard or like
no, like on your arms, and I think like, I don't know, man. I feel like maybe ladies love that shit now. Like maybe they want a guy that's
do
hairless.
ladies love that? Do they? I feel like
Wouldn't that be a bit feminine?
but
though?
ladies love like a show of masculinity. They want someone
Yeah,
to be
like,
masculine. Like
How
someone to
does
protect
it
them.
make you masculine? Hair has always been a masculine thing. You know, oh fuck, now I'm gonna be like, oh, stop being a misogynist.
Nah, fuck off. Seriously, fuck off.
No, but I feel like hair and stuff is literally what defines you as a man. Like, you know, like having hair on your body.
Other than having a
Oh yeah, or other than having a member downstairs, but fucking what else?
yeah, like no, you like that's a show of masculinity. As I
It
said,
is.
it's like it's a characteristic you just have as a male. Like I feel like I saw this TikTok and I was scrolling through TikTok and there was a girl dancing and then she went like that and there was full armpit hair like a full,
Oh, bro, I can already imagine the
like
stitches.
hairier. I'm telling you, hairier than Lebbie uncles under the arms.
How is
And
that
I
possible?
I ran to the comment section. I've never went.
No, what about the stitches as well?
Oh, the stitches.
Imagine
bro.
the stitches on that one. Bro, that's
Bro.
crazy. So, you want to... I think we should jump in the segments now. I'm pretty excited for these segments, to be honest.
go.
I'm not going to lie. So, what do you want to do first?
You want to do the Q&A?
All right. Let's do a Q&A, all right? This is an Instagram Q&A. So, what I did was I put out a Q&A and I'm like, listen, guys, I'm going to do a Q&A for my next YouTube video. I'm not going to make it cringy. I'm going to stick by my word. And people are like, all right, they started sending me questions through. So some of these questions, I'm going to actually mention the Instagram username because some people said that they want to, some people said they didn't, so we've kept some anonymous. So the first question comes from, you know what, we'll ask both of us, all right?
Yeah.
So the first question's from Moe9425.
That's totally not. He's totally not from the area.
He's totally not from the area.
Not from the area.
He
at
probably,
all.
I think Moe9424 wasn't available, so he made Moe9425. Sorry, bro, we're not going to roast people's
Let me
username.
guess. He's 25 years old. Is he?
Wait, 9425, I don't know. Oh, fuck, are we roasting
Wait,
the
no,
username?
94's not 25. is it?
Anyway.
Anyway.
Are you getting married? That's the first question. All right. For me, first, guys,
feel like
I
that
get this
question goes
question
to
so
you.
much. All right. The problem with me is, I'm the oldest child. I'm the oldest grandchild on both sides. So you can imagine the number of the amount of pressure on me to get married, bro. I swear, I feel like some of my relatives want me to get married just so they can be like, I want to go to a wedding. I want to attend the wedding.
Well,
But
not
for
now.
me, look, I'm not in a hurry. All right. Look, I'm not in a... When I say I'm not in a hurry, it doesn't mean I'm waiting till I'm 40. But like at the moment, I've got a lot of things going on. I've got my job, got my full-time job. Don't forget, I'm working
It's a
full-time.
commitment. It's a full commitment.
Marriage to me is not just, oh, get married and have kids and then pop out kids. No. Marriage is a full emotional,
100%.
physical, mental, financial, big commitment. All right? So you gotta have everything in order, bro. I can't even go to the doctors by myself here. I still need my mum to come with me to the doctors. When I can figure that out, the day I stop going to the doctors with my mum is the day I get married.
Or going to the dentist as well.
Or
like-
going to the dentist by myself.
Why is going to the dentist so hard? Like it's
I
such
don't know,
a
it's
such
just
a
hard.
process.
It's just hard, bro. That's just
Like,
all
I
it is.
refuse to go to
Anyway,
the dentist by myself.
All right, we don't go all day.
Anyway,
You getting married?
No, fuck no. that question is meant for you because you got to get married first. I feel like
What do they say? Eid al-Saghir qabl Eid al-Kabir, meaning the small occasion is before the big occasion.
the amount of times I've heard that, and it's every
Because
time,
people are waiting on you now. I
No,
think I've chucked the
it's such
pressure
a,
on you.
It's like they say the celebration of the youngs before the older celebration. But
Anyway, guys,
listen. Whenever I hear that, I always act
bro, we
like,
got
oh,
so
I
many
haven't heard that
questions.
before.
Oi, let's go.
Anyway, well, what's the next question?
Do a meet and greet. Same guy, Moe92. Guys, look, I've got this before, man. I don't know if I'm gonna do a meet and greet, bro. People are gonna look at me like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? Is he a celebrity?
Maybe like
I'm gonna get roasted. Imagine how roasted I'm gonna get if I do a meet and greet. Who do I think I am, bro? Leo DiCaprio?
I feel like
Maybe I will. Maybe one day
we
I'll
haven't
be
even
like,
done merch yet. Like
look,
we still like we don't think we're that like.
if there's
don't know.
demand for it, if people start telling me like over like 2 people from Instagram start telling me do a meet and greet, then I'll do a meet and
This
greet.
guy's
Maybe
waiting for him.
Guys, please
Message
do a
me.
meet and greet. Make me feel important. No, joking. No, like if we do a meet and greet, I swear it'll just be casual. Like I wouldn't do a full event. I'll just be like,
Nah,
oh,
man.
I'm gonna be here this time, and
That's
then me and
it,
you will
yeah.
just go, kick back, get a drink,
100%.
whatever. Man, it doesn't matter.
Like, it's not going to be 10,000 people waiting. Oh,
Well, no way. That Fonzie guy, bro, that Fonzie Gomez,
yeah,
he did a meet and greet at like Westfield's Parramatta,
I saw that.
and he's got like, this was when he had
He
like
had hundreds of
300k
people.
followers. Bro, there were so many people. It was like packed.
There was
Anyway, next question. Moe7 goes,
another movie.
another Moe. What the fuck? There's so many Moes. If you could be any movie character, who and why?
Ooh,
It's a good question,
movie
actually.
character.
We should have went through these questions before.
This is hard. I feel like there's so many choices, like movie characters.
Who would be a good movie character?
I'm thinking superhero. I don't know why.
I'm thinking Spider-Man.
No,
You know
I'm
what?
thinking
I've always
Superman,
wanted to
bro.
be Spider-Man.
Superman, bro.
I've always wanted to be Spider-Man ever since I was a little kid because Spider-Man has a bit of everything, right? He doesn't fly, but he does the webs. He can climb.
Bro, Superman, man. What
Bro.
fly? What else would you
No,
want to
but
do other
all
than
right.
flying?
What about when he dodges the punches? Come on, bro. Wouldn't you
Bro,
want to be able to
Superman's
be a
bulletproof.
boxer?
Superman's bulletproof.
Yeah, but Spider-Man can be a boxer any day of the
Can't
week.
shoot Superman.
Spider-Man can be a boxer any day of the
Who
week.
gives a shit about boxing?
Bro,
You
he can dodge.
You can't
He
shoot
can
me,
weave.
bro. That's enough. You can't shoot me. That's it.
Yeah, but I can whip ya.
I can whip ya.
I can whip ya and then lift
Watch
ya.
because he said it the most area way.
I can whip ya.
Like you'd be the most area.
Oh, we should do
Spider-Man.
that if Spider-Man was from the area.
No
That's a good one.
ideas.
Shh. Brother, get more fucking whips, cuz.
Don't give him ideas.
Nah. Anyway, next question. Musa Bajuri. Any stories from when you were in school?
Oh man, heaps of stories.
I think are you referring to stories between us? Because there's a few. The first story is,
What are you gonna go first?
actually, do you remember when we had a punch on
What, me and you?
in school?
Yeah. What punch on? What do you mean?
Was that me and you? Or was that in school or was that out of school? Did you punch me?
Bro,
that
we
way?
had heaps of punch ons, but not at school.
I punched you.
Maybe
No.
it was
Oh, I punched him in school. Yeah. Remember when you got me fucking angry?
Oh yeah.
What I did was I uppercutted him. I don't know why I was a big dickhead. I was a hard cunt, right? I was like in year 6, you were like in year 3 or year whatever
was
year
like
2.
fucking 2 years old. Bro.
And then I grabbed him from the back of the head like that, uppercutted him, and he's like, I blacked out. I blacked
Bro, I
out.
swear to God, I was like,
He
fucking-
blacked out.
I blacked out. Like, I couldn't see
What do
nothing.
you mean you blacked out,
I
but
couldn't see nothing.
you
for
were
five-
still standing, but
for 5 seconds. It was just like. And then
I
it
don't
was
know why I uppercutted you, but
like, Why did you uppercut me? I don't know why. I can't. I barely remember it, but I don't know why.
I was being a big smeek, and then like I think you were being a big smeek.
Yeah.
So I grabbed you like that and I uppercutted you in front of everyone.
Why? Why the fuck would you uppercut?
I don't know. And you know what's funny?
man.
Mum was a teacher, so you could still fucking snitch.
Bro, we couldn't get away with shit. 'cause we was
Anyway, Yusuf Elmahi's like, what's the weirdest thing a guest has done at your house?
the weirdest thing, like a guest, I don't know, slept.
Yeah, I think there was a guest once that slept. Yeah. I'm not gonna mention his name, but there was a few guests that actually slept at her house, and they just slept, so we didn't know what to do.
You just
What do you do? Do you tell them to like
What
leave?
do you do
wake
if-
them up?
I don't know. What do you do if a guest sleeps at you?
If a guest just sleeps, I'm not gonna.
No.
I didn't want to wake them
I
up.
think it was in the middle of a conversation as well.
Oh yeah.
It was like,
Oh, we're talking, and then I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, we might have been watching a movie.
No, I think it was a conversation.
We were having a conversation, and the person slept while we were talking to him.
What do you do? What do you?
What do you do? Cause Walla, what do you do?
Bro, like, I don't know, man.
Anyway, Yusuf Elmahi's like, what used to be considered trashy, but now is very classy. I feel like I don't know if white toast is classy now, but I have a feeling back in the
Yeah,
day
this
it would have
white
been
toast-
considered trashy.
This white toast thing was like, it's just recent. It's just.
It is, yeah, because maybe before then it was like associated with like, I don't want to say it, but like tramps. I don't. What do you call
Yeah,
them? Tramps?
I don't know. It was like,
Skanks. What do you call it?
like imagine telling someone 50 years ago that,
That
50
white
years-
toes. That 50 years from now, Lebbos are going to be frothing over white toes.
They'll be like, what?
No one will know.
I feel like as well, another thing is like OnlyFans and that sort of field. Now it's like a normal career.
Jibril _N is like, thinking of doing a meet and greet. Another one.
What, really?
Look, another question about a meet and greet.
I feel like you handpicked this one just so you
No,
can say
no,
that.
look, hey,
People want us to
well,
meet
we've
and
got
greet.
another 5 questions. Can you do a meet and greet? No, I'm joking. But anyway, as we discussed, we want to do a meet and greet. We just want to, like, obviously build the hype first. Imagine us saying, let's do a meet and greet, and then we rock up and no one's there.
Bro.
That would be fucking embarrassing.
Imagine that. That would be funny though.
Anyway, next question. Ted Stetics. Teddy, one of our childhood fucking YouTubers, bro. Teddy was
love
one of the
Teddy.
first Australian YouTubers, and he rants. He used to rant a lot about fucking anything, bro.
Can someone tell me why the fuck?
I love how he talks. And anyway, we want to bring him on the podcast one day. I'm telling you, we got to bring
I'd
him. When
love
he
to,
comes
yeah.
to Sydney, he's from Melbourne, but when he comes to Sydney, we're gonna bring him on the podcast. I'm telling you,
100%.
it's a must. Teddy is gonna rant live on our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, he asked, you read a book, halfway through you realize it's about your life. Close it or finish it. What would you do?
Close that shit.
Me too.
That's too scary, bro.
I would be fucking scared.
Close
I would be
that
like,
shit.
I'll be like, nah. I would prefer the surprise aspect of it. I don't know. Looking at it from a point of view of like the surprise aspect. Like imagine reading the book and then finding out it doesn't end in a happy way.
Bro, you get cut if someone spoils a movie.
Yeah, imagine spoiling your life.
Bro, it's just like,
That would be crazy.
5 years you're gonna die, and you just
No, or not only that, like you're gonna be a failure. You're gonna fucking do this. You're gonna do that. Like you know
You've
what?
just
Just
spoiled my
ride the
life.
wave, bro. Just live in the moment. We had
someone told you
we had a deep moment with Kareem last week. Just live in the moment, bro.
100%, man.
Just
That-
enjoy the
yeah.
moment.
We had a good clip, yeah.
Another person's like, she's called Aisha Ax Nazir. She's like, am I a legend? Said that for clout if you mention names. You are a legend, but
Really?
yeah, there's your clout.
Really, bro?
Really?
Really, bro?
What? What is you talking about? What is,
Bro, what are you
bro,
talking
what
about?
is you talking? No, but there's your clout. Ali Zahar, shout out Ali Zahar. He's like, would you rather have a nipple-sized penis or penis-sized nipples?
Why is that so something Ali Zahar would say, bro?
I don't know. I like it, but I'm here for it. What would you have?
A nipple size, what? Nipple
I
size
do, obviously, I would have won a nipple-sized
Oh,
penis,
penis.
brother. Fuck that.
penis size nipple.
I would get penis-sized nipples.
Nah. Wait.
Bro, come on. What the fuck? You even got to think about it?
Yeah, but penis size nipples, that's weird.
Yeah, you can just cover them up. Wear a shirt. You never take off your shirt anyway. Not even at the beach.
You never
nothing.
take off your pants. Unless it's someone fucking...
Nah, look, I would personally
know.
pick penis-sized nipples. Wait. Yeah, penis-sized nipples. So my nipples are the size of penis.
I'll pick none of the above.
Right. Fucking boring.
Anyway.
Rana SX is like, who do you want to collab with next?
I want to collab with...
Should we let it?
There's a big collab
There's a
coming,
big
but
collab
because
coming.
of this fucking corona bullshit.
Guys, there's a big collab coming. I'm not going to mention it. All I'm going to say is the internet's going to break.
Bro, get hyped.
I'm hyping it so much.
Get
But
hyped up.
there's a collab coming. I'm telling you, there's a collab coming.
There's a mad collab coming.
But yeah, wait, answering that question, one day I want to collab with Superwalk. I think that's like peak living. I think I'll retire. Well, the day I collab with Superwalk is the day I retire.
Let's just say the collab is going to be with someone that has over 50k subs. That's
Mr. Jeff B83 is like, we need to see Lebo uncles hanging with the boys. You know what? We should actually bring the Lebo uncles onto the podcast one day.
You reckon?
That'll be pretty funny.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I feel like Lebo uncles are a different mindset. We get roasted a lot, actually, and yeah, we get roasted a lot. Let's just keep it at that.
You just get roasted. the whole
Andrew
podcast.
Bichet. Oh my God, Andrew is one of my Arab mates. One of the only Arab guys I ever had in my uni degree. UNSW, guys. The only people that went to UNSW is Asians and Indians. And I'm telling you, they were so smart, and a lot of them were internationals. And you could handpick the Lebos in my uni degree. I did mechanical engineering. There was like 3 of us. And Andrew Bichet was like one of the only Arabs. Shout out Andrew. So he's
Shout
like,
out.
do you miss UNSW? You know what? I would say yes and no. Yes, because I miss uni days. I just miss like having that flexibility, going to lectures. Oh, we're actually not going to lectures, but you know, hanging out, just hanging out. I miss hanging out.
Hanging out.
No, because that place is a bit depressing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Tina Elsri is like, do your mates make fun of the videos you make? Initially, they did.
Yeah,
And we had to
I
get
used
through
to
that
make fun
cringy
of him.
stage.
I'm his brother, and I used to
Bro,
make
this
fun
guy, everyone used to
of
make
him. It
fun
was
of him.
cringy. Oh,
When I first started making my TikTok videos and everything, bro, people would like laugh at me. They'd be like, bro,
You had to get
what
out of
is
that.
you doing, bro?
you had to get out.
I had to get out of that
cringy.
cringy stage. And a lot of people actually told me that. They're like, bro, initially I thought your content was so cringy, but now it's like, all
I agree.
You just
and
gotta
I'm-
get through
I'm
it.
your brother. I agree. It was cringy.
right. Sama Ahmed _7 is like, do you have an actual job? No, I do YouTube full time, bro, and TikTok. That's all I do. Nah, bro. I wish.
I
wish, bro. I wish.
3K subs. We make
We
a
make
killing.
a killing, bro. 3K subs. We're living the
Definitely
dream.
not $5.
I got too much clear. Nah, but yeah, I have an actual job. I'm a mechanical engineer by day and a comedian by night.
Get out of here.
Tariq Ajaji is like Tariq Ajaji _ Shout out Tariq, big fan of the podcast. Boxing area fight. Man, we're going to do it, bro. We've talked about it so much, but Lebos are all talk. So, look, once this COVID bullshit's over, obviously we can't do it now. COVID's. But me and him, best believe, we're going to get into a fighting shape,
We're
bro.
going to get into fight
We're
camp,
going to get
bro.
into fighting shape.
I want to bust some bloke's head in, bro.
Stephen Hunes 181 is like, what made you start a podcast in the area? Well, you just explained the bro.
We're in the area and we wanted to start a podcast. That's literally it.
No, because there's no podcast in the area. Literally, we started looking back because I watch a lot of podcasts, bro. When I'm at work, I watch a lot of Joe Rogan. I watch a lot of different podcasts. And I sit there and I'm like, bro, there's no podcast in the area. There's literally no one doing a podcast in the area. With my platform that I had like a big following on TikTok at the time. I'm like, I could probably make this work. And who would have thought back then I would have got all these like amazing guests on that we've had
Bro,
so far.
I would have been happy if we had like 500 views on the podcast, but like over
telling you,
1,000. Like, how do you? I can't comprehend people listening to me for an hour. Missing me,
Well,
me and
probably
you.
half of them have already clicked off. But anyway, if you're still here,
No, but like over
if you're
half
still
an hour.
here, comment below. Mahmoud owes you a mask.
Okay, yeah.
Because of COVID, you know what I mean? Because I owe you a mask for COVID.
Face mask.
A face mask. Mahmoud owes you a face mask. Figure out how we're going to freaking stop this camera.
No, I've figured it out. But listen, I stuffed up. I bought the thing that I need to prevent that half an hour cut.
It just keeps cutting every half an hour.
No, I know what to do, but I bought the thing.
You know
that
what? I don't
prevents
mind
it.
it though. It gives us a bit of a break.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lissandro Hanja is like, are you guys brothers? The amount of times we get this question. Look, a lot of people actually thought he was my
Sisters.
mate. A lot of people thought you were my mate or my cousin. People like comment. They're like, oh, your cousin's funny. Oh, you know.
Yeah, we don't look alike. We don't really look alike. Like we never
Obviously,
get.
obviously, there's always a sexy sibling and there's always an ugly sibling.
Yeah,
It's just the way the world works, bro.
Face.
It's always the way the world works. The way the world works.
But there's always a brother that knows how to talk.
Listen,
which is me.
There's always a better looking brother. There's always a faster brother. There's always a. Look, I'll give you that. You're strong. All right, you're probably strong. All right. The guy even said,
Team Alpha can
Build Alpha.
Build Alpha can attest to this.
Yeah, he's got more natural strength than me. All right, I'm fucking putting that out there.
But
I'm
I
like,
said that about Digi and what
you're
happened.
fucked. All right. It's X Andrew 2452X is like it's a long name, bro.
XX.
What project are you working on in terms of construction? Or at the moment, I'm working on the tunnel. Look, I don't want to get into the exact project. You probably fucking already know from what I said. But I'm working on a tunnel at the moment, so we're building a tunnel. That's as much as I'm going to give. Abu Bakr Sibai is like, do you feel that TikTok has changed you and who you are? And that's a really good question. That's one of the last questions, guys, so stick around. It's like, do you feel that TikTok has changed you and who you are? I feel like it hasn't changed me. I'm still the same person I am. I'm still fucking, I still see the same people. I still don't look at people any other way. It just has made me more social. Even this whole podcast, I feel like everything in general has made me more so. I always struggled with like being an introvert. Like, believe it or not, a lot of people are saying, no, I'm not an introvert, but I am an introvert. I've always struggled with meeting new people, starting new conversations, especially in groups. I've always worried about people's judgment as well. That was a big thing that worried me before I actually started content. If people knew me before TikTok and before all this stuff, I was always making content anyway. Like I was sending Snapchats to my friends. I was sending videos to my friends, my family. Everyone would laugh. And that's all it stayed at though. As soon as I started putting videos out there, the hardest thing for me to do was get over people's judgment. But you know what I just started thinking, I'm like, bro, people are going to judge me no matter what the fuck I ever do. No matter what I do, people are going to judge me. So why not have fun with it? Why not just have fun with it, run with it, do whatever you want? Because people are going to judge no matter what, bro. Whatever nice you do, no matter how good you do, no matter how bad you do, people are going to judge. So just do whatever the fuck you want. That's my vision on it.
100%. Like, who gives a fuck about what people think? Like, at the end of the day, do things for you. You're not doing this for other people, like, unless you want to. But you like, do what you want to. Like, seriously,
Do it for you. That's
there's
all
no
I say.
simpler way to say it. Like, do what you want to do.
And once you establish that, I swear, once you stop giving a fuck about what people think, once you get through that phase, the amount of freedom that you experience, I'm telling you, it's not normal. You feel like a free person.
Once you start not giving a shit.
Once you start not giving a shit about people or what they think or how they view you, I swear, bro, the level of freedom you have is unexplainable.
Because at the end of the day, people that wish negative upon you are always going to wish negative upon you. Whether you're doing TikTok, whether you're doing this, their opinion on you is not going to change. So why not do whatever the fuck you want?
Just that in itself, what they think of you just shows what kind of person they are. So just ignore them.
100%.
So we got a few private questions that people didn't want to be mentioned. Where do you envision yourself within the next 10 years, inshallah? So for me, I envision myself hopefully married. I know I said I'm not in a hurry, but hopefully, inshallah, by 10 years, I want to be married.
I'll be married probably.
You'll probably be married. Hopefully, have some nice kids, have a nice house, have a nice family. Settle down. Just having a stable income, a good job. Hopefully, having a comfortable life. Pretty much. That's like the goal. That's the aim. Nothing too extravagant, man. I'm not like, I want to have this and that. It's good to have goals. I have goals, alhamdulillah, but at the same time, I just want to be comfortable. That's the main thing. I just want to be comfortable, healthy, inshallah.
Yeah.
Just a better person.
I have a goal for this year. It's specific to the podcast, but I want us to reach, like, by the end of the year, I want us to reach over 5K subs.
5K subs.
I feel
That's our goal.
That's like our minimum goal. Like, we can do it, guys. Like, easy. Come on.
Hopefully.
Just sub if you're not. Like,
Another question, private question. What's your favorite place to go that's out of the area? Look, I feel like there's a few places, bro. Look, believe it or not, I actually love leaving the area, bro. I always say, I always talk about the area on my podcast. I always roast the area on my TikToks, but I love leaving the area, man. I love going Kuji, whatever you say.
Kuji.
I love going to, like the city. I don't mind going to the city. I don't mind, hanging out.
And
the last question, how to unwipe all the white people at my school. I know this person that's probably, hopefully you're still watching the podcast, but this person specifically said, don't mention my name because I'll get kicked out of school.
Oh, wow.
How to unwipe all the white people. Look, man, just honestly,
just be yourself.
Just be yourself. Just like, no matter their background, no matter the culture, bro, just, like people are going to be people. I don't care what you are. Like, yellow, black, white, blue, purple.
Yeah, I feel like
it's all about the character of your personality.
For example, Lebo's like, no matter how sophisticated we try to act, we always sound Lebo. There's no escaping it.
We can't leave the area.
You could be like explaining some science theory or whatever, but you still sound Lebo. Like, you can't escape it. So just be yourself.
Just be yourself in the end of the day.
That's it.
I know we're going to sound like we're, straight
just
out of silver
yourself.
water,
Like, just be yourself.
Just be yourself. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all the questions. We ran through them pretty quick.
Yeah, that's. I like that. Hopefully next podcast we can get some questions as well. Like, if you guys have questions, just like hit him up on Instagram. That's it.
Should we do it?
Should we do it? Like, we got to give something to these people. Like,
you know what? All right, we're gonna drop some freestyles right now. We said we're gonna do it. This is completely freestyle. Like, we're gonna bomb. I'm telling you, 100%, we're gonna bomb. We've never rapped in our lives. We have a little bit, but I've lost it. I've lost my touch.
Bro,
so
this is gonna be.
Wait, but are you sure? What if we get copyright?
I just non-copyrighted.
All right, fucking bring up some non-copyrighted beats, guys. We're gonna drop a freestyle. It's not gonna necessarily be good. It's not gonna be any good actually, and we're gonna get fucking roasted for this. We're probably gonna.
We're just giving you guys because you've stayed here long, so you deserve something.
So anyone that stayed here long enough deserves this fucking rap. Deserves us to be humiliate ourselves. So let's drop a beat. All right, let's go.
Let me find the beat.
What is this, like sway in the morning, bro?
Discover better buys for the school holidays at
We're putting an ad on a YouTube ad on our YouTube video. All right, anyway,
knowing now, like, what's his podcast?
Bro, listen, brother, hey, should I rap like this, cuz? Should I rap like that?
Rap like however you want to.
Should I rap like that? Do I sound like a driller? Wait, how's the sound? Is it too loud? Is it too short? Hey, put down the sound a bit. It's good. Hey, listen. More from the area. Dropping a beat. Making the street. Going to beat. Beating my meat.
This is Phase Music.
Beating my meat. Freaking the sheets. Everybody knows that I'm fucking the beat. I'm the guy that has a podcast. The greatest podcast in the area. Yeah, that's not trying to make cap. Factor cap. Party shirt. I'll put your head in the dirt. Yeah, my name is Mick. Call me Mick. Don't call me Rick. Don't call me Nick. They call me Stick. I was a bit lean, but now I got beefy. Look at your hair. It looks kind of reefy.
Whatever that means.
I'm drinking water. I got my H2O. Everybody knows that I'm gonna blow. Ho, ho, ho. Is it Christmas already? No, no.
Random words, bro.
Yeah. Make the beat faster, cause I'm a plaster. Yeah. I'm the master of disaster. Yeah. Don't talk to me, cause I got 1, 2, 3. You wanna step to me? Get the freak. Yeah.
This is Phase
Shamik the
Ed
Sleek.
Music.
Fucking shout out Shamik. He's my mate, by the way. I hope he's watching this. Alright, how was that?
That was not bad. It's not bad.
It was not too bad.
I'm not gonna do any better, but I'm just gonna.
Alright, let's fucking hear you there. Oh, you're making fun of me the whole time. Let's hear you, bro.
I know-
It's actually harder than it seems.
I know
It's
it's
actually
hard.
harder than it seems.
I'm literally gonna wing it. Like I've not prepared nothing. It's just.
Alright, let's go. Oi, oi.
I need a good beat though.
DJ Khaled. It's always DJ Khaled today.
Nah, that's way too slow. That beat. Give me a fast. Give me an area beat.
Come on, bro. You gave me a shit beat. Let's go.
I wanna let it drop so I can like go off the top.
Oh, here we go. Moses in the house, dropping the beat. Flame in
Yeah.
the building.
Yeah, we're on the Lebbie. We're going to the top. This is a beat that's hip hop. When I go top, I don't stop. I'm gonna drop. I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Lickety drop. Everybody knows I don't fuck with cops.
Yeah.
The cops are flops.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rap fast because we're on the Lebbie podcast. Hey, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm
Why do they
gonna
always make
last until the end. Until the end, I might bend. When I bend, I might bend over because then I get a Range Rover.
Sus, bro. Sus.
No, I got something better. Yeah. When I drop the soap, I'm gonna go, and when I hope, he's gonna go. When I go, he's gonna go straight through my back. Hey.
Bro, is this sus or what, bro? Is this guy sus or what,
I
bro?
got something better.
Who are you, bro?
Oh no, let me go again.
The more you go, the more you get sus.
Let me go again. Yeah. I'm gonna be sus. I don't care, because I might not. I don't know.
Fuck it, let's go a cappella.
This is so fucking
Listen,
shit.
my name is Mick. I got a big stick.
Oh my god.
I should be a wrestler. Then I got a Tesla. No, I can't afford it. Boots that move you. You were the one that bought it. I go to Woolies, I get toilet paper and I rot it. When your mum tells you to take your brother with ya. Then you go back and you get to Sizzler. Remember Sizzler? Back in the day, I used to eat food and then I got to hey, don't you want to stay? I can always get my pay.
But if you want to stay, I'm gonna go to the bay. I'm not talking about the bay run. When I go, I might have fun, but I'm just gonna go for a 2K run.
Talking about pussy, you get none. Then you go back and go to the fun.
Listen, when it comes to pussy, you're the guy that gets none. What the fuck are we doing? Oh my god.
Wait.
That was fucking disastrous.
You sound kind of sleazy. You sound kind of beastie. Mr. Beastie. The guy's got so much money he can make fucking yeasty.
Yeasty.
Reasty.
Yeasty. When I go, I'm gonna have a feasty. When I eat white toes, that's when you know I got no hose.
Alright, we're cutting this. We're not even going to put this on the podcast. We are fucking cutting this, bro.
There's no way this is going.
There's no way this is going on the
There's
podcast.
no way.
We're fucking cutting this.
But if you see this, you're lucky.
Bro,
I'm telling you
honestly,
right
I don't
now.
think we're going to put this.
There is no way this is going on the podcast.
Bro, we got to think about it.
There is no way. This is such a. Oh, bro.
We're going to get roasted so
Bro,
much.
if this is a clip, you don't know what you're missing out. I don't know what the fuck we just done.
Bro, I think I'm done for today, bro.
What was this podcast? What was
Honestly,
this
fuck
podcast?
this podcast is done. I don't think I'm going to make another episode after this. I think
What was
that's
this
it.
podcast?
This
I
is
don't
the
know.
This is the last Lebbie
We
podcast
achieved
you
nothing.
ever watched.
We literally. We just fucking.
Alright, bro,
Oh,
fucking take
bro.
it off. Take it
Oh,
off.
man.
Yalla, stop recording.
Peace.
Alright, yalla, sees.
Sub, like, subscribe.
Like,
do-
subscribe, sub, share.
share.
Guys, I don't even, but this might not even make it, but
You
anyway,
might not
yalla.
watch future podcasts, but yeah.
Never